Oh, okay. It works. That's how you do it. Okay. That's how you do it. Okay, it works. That's how you do it. Okay. Okay, that's how you do it. All right. All right. So we're gonna get these virtual streams popping. I'm lagging though. Okay. All right. We're gonna get these virtual streams popping. What's up, DJ? Crystal Clear. What's good, man? Salute, salute. I see you on the check-in, man. It's the late night special. Salute, salute. I just got these virtual streams popping, man. So y'all bear with me, man. Know what I mean? It's gonna be some virtual streams going. Nigga said, "Is that Chris? Is that Quest Love?" I'm lagging a bit, so don't mind me, man. I see you though. Yeah, man. I used to play for the Roots, man. This is Quest Love coming to you live and direct. This is my first time using the virtual the virtual vertical joint, man. So like, I might be lagging a bit, bro. Yeah, I used to play for the Roots though, man. Yo, DJ Crystal Clear, bro. Yo, subscribe to the channel, fam. If you know what I mean, you want some good content, fam. You know what I mean? Trying to turn up. We're gonna get these virtual lives jumping, man. I ain't know this is how you do it. Like, I was confused on how to do it. Got my joint popping now. DJ Crystal Clear says I'm still waiting for the government to uninstall TikTok off my phone. Yo, the government ain't playing, fam. The government ain't playing, man. The government they're gonna take off TikTok off people's phones, man. It's happening. It's gonna happen very soon. Um, they just signed the bill, so I mean, Joe Biden said, or he already said already that he was thinking about signing the bill. He said he was willing to sign it. So they may uninstall the app off your phone, man. Crazy Joe might kick down the door, grab your phone, and say, "Listen, I need that. That app got to come off of there, man. Don't be surprised." Oh, salute, 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 Crystal Clear, salute. Thank you for subscribing, Crystal Clear. Salute, salute, salute. Bro, Crystal Clear, do you do music? You do music? I do like a music review. 'Cause I see you a DJ. Do you do music? I do like a music review show. If you want to like send your music in, send your music in, bro. I want to hear what you've been crafting, bro. Yeah, man. Yeah, if you've been working on some music, if you a DJ, I don't know if you like make beats or nothing like that, but if you serious about this music thing, yo, send me some of your music. I do a music review show every Saturday and Sunday where I just talk about like music reviews and stuff like that. Know what I mean? I want to hear some music. Yeah, I slow and chop music. Okay, send it in. Send it in. You do like a little chopped and screwed type thing. All right, I'm with that. I'm with that. Do you really think that they're gonna uninstall TikTok off of people's phones though? Because I got TikTok on my phone too, and I seen like don't get me wrong, like TikTok is a good like thing to use. But what I don't like about TikTok, they hate on black content creators. I don't know if you're a man of color or if you might be like a Hispanic brother or something like that. But they don't really mess with us. Like TikTok, if you watch TikTok closely, they really mess with white people. And if you're black on TikTok, you got to be dancing or you got to like be in the comedy realm. If you just on TikTok and you're black and you just talking or giving a point of view or they don't really rock with you. But if you black and you're tap dancing, they rock with you. If you're Hispanic and you're tap dancing, then they rock with you. It's just like, it's like a real color bias on TikTok. Like I don't really rock with it, but it is a good tool to like promote things. Yeah. You said nope. Should I post content on my TikTok or wait? I ain't gonna lie. Right now, right now, you might have to wait. You might have to wait it out, man. I ain't gonna lie. Crazy Joe, well, Sleepy Joe already said that he's willing to sign it. So if Joe, because Joe was trying to get reelected, so he's willing to do whatever. If the left says we want you to sign the TikTok bill, he gonna sign it. So you may have to hold out. Won't you just start a YouTube? I don't know if you got a YouTube channel, if you have a channel that you're putting stuff on, just start a YouTube. Because you could just put your content on the YouTube short page. Just start a YouTube or just start getting active on Instagram. Cause it might be over for TikTok. I ain't gonna lie. Oh, you said okay, I'm white. Well, listen, man, if you white and you on TikTok, what you been waiting for, man? If you white and you on TikTok, what are you waiting for? TikTok, if you're white on TikTok, they rock with you. I'm letting you know right now. TikTok don't mess with black creators. I don't know if you noticed, but like for me, I could show you on my page, like, bro, like they go hard on me, bro. I could literally show you all the violations. And like I don't have like risque content or nothing like that. It just be stuff like that that's funny to black people. Like, black people we say the N-word. Black people we have like, a particular sense of comedy or things that we like to say, and it doesn't resonate on a TikTok algorithm for some reason. But like for like when white people they get on TikTok, they can excel. They can like excel on a TikTok, but for some reason, like I just maybe just TikTok does like there's been complaints about it. I've seen like black people like make a complaint, and TikTok has even reached out to the black community about how like about the complaints that they've had. Uh he's you got 41,000 subscribers? My content is paying homage to hip hop. Yeah, man. That's what I'm saying. If you white, I mean, I don't know what you've been waiting for, man. Just, stay on there. If I was you, are you monetized on TikTok, DJ Crystal? Are you monetized on there? Because it's some people on there making a bag. So I don't know if you're monetized on there, but if you're monetized on there, I would just ride it out. I mean, I doubt that Joe Biden is gonna sign it in the next 2 months. He's not gonna sign it in the next 2 months. I think he's gonna wait a while, but it's gonna come a time where he's gonna have to make a decision, and I think he will sign it. So you might wanna figure it out at some point because I think he will sign it, but he's not gonna sign it right away. It's gonna take a little time. Yeah, but if you got 41,000 subscribers, fam, like get on there, bro. Get the tap dancing, get the shucking and jiving, You white, you know what I mean? If I was you, that's what I would be doing. If I was white, I'll be on there dancing, with the high glow. I'll be on there cooking. I'll be on there. Hey guys, here's how to start a Camry. Hey, here's how you jump wire a Camry. I'll be out there fixing cars. I'll be out there. I'll be in the kitchen cooking. I'll be dancing. I'll be doing TikTok videos. I'll be doing all of that. If I was white, I'll be with the Kool-Aid smile. Like, you can get you got 41,000 subscribers, man. I don't know what you waiting on, man. Go get yourself a bag, man. Get yourself a bag, DJ Crystal, man. You better do it now while you can get paid for it. You know, why not get paid for it? You know, get paid for it. You know, you got that many subscribers. Cause think about it, you worked that hard to get 41,000 subscribers. I think it's only right that you get paid for it. I mean, I've worked hard to get as many subscribers that I've got on YouTube. Like, it took me a long time to get to these subscribers, to have the ability to go live, to get monetized. Like, it took me a long time. So why not reap the benefits of all the hard work you've done, bro? If I was you, try to get paid for it. Oh, did I go black? Hold on. Oh, wow. I don't know what happened to my thing. Why my screen go black for? I don't know why my thing went black. Hold on. Give me like 1 second. Let me see something. Did I like touch something? What did I do? Hold on. Yeah, I don't know why my screen went black. I'm still trying to figure this thing out, man. This a headache. Can you hear me? Yeah, I don't know why my thing went black, man. My thing went black out of nowhere. I didn't turn off nothing. I'm sitting right here. Like, I don't know why it went black. This whole vertical thing, it's been a headache, bro. I've been trying to figure this thing out for like the last couple days. It's been issues here, issues there. Let me see. Hope that doesn't work. I don't even know why it went to that. I don't even know why it went full screen like that. It's weird. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going on, bro. The virtual thing, it don't make like, I don't know if you make YouTube's DJ Crystal clear, but like they recently did a plugin for Anthem on OBS, and it's like this joint is mad confused. Some content creators, they figured it out, but for me, I don't. It's like it's confusing. I've been trying to figure this thing out for the last few days. I finally got it to work today, but I'm still having problems. Like, I don't know why my screen went black. I'm looking at it right now. I don't know why it went black. I'm like trying to figure out the scenes and stuff like that. Like, why is it black and why does it look like that? Yeah, man. I see we got 4 people in here. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, man. Subscribe to the channel. This is my first vertical video, so don't judge me for this, man. I'm gonna figure it out at some point, but I mean, this is my first one. I don't know why it's like this. I can't even fix it. I don't know why it's like this. Yeah, I'm like trying to play with the settings. I don't see, like, I'm not doing nothing. Like, let me see. Yeah, I don't know why it's like this. I truly don't know why it's like this. DJ Crystal Clear says, I watched Godfather for the first time yesterday. It was just okay. You're bugging, bro. You're bugging, bro. You've never seen Godfather? It wasn't Academy Award winning. Man, Godfather is a great movie, man. It's a great movie. that it wasn't Academy, it was an Academy Award. I beg to differ. I think it's one of the best movies of all time. It has everything. Everything you could think of, it has. I can't think of anything it doesn't have. Yo, you're bugging, bro. You're 31 and you never seen Godfather, bro. That's crazy. Scarface is not a better movie. Cause you know why Scarface is not a better movie? Scarface is like, don't get me wrong, it's a good story, but as a movie, it doesn't have the nuances and it doesn't have the great acting. Like when you think of Scarface, the best actor in Scarface is clearly, Al Pacino. He's the best actor. In Godfather, man, like, come on. Al Pacino, Marlon Brando, what's that dude? He was in, I forgot what movie he was. He's in my favorite movie, Misery. The dude from Misery, forgot his name. But it's just so many great actors. Robert Duvall. It's so many great actors in The Godfather, man. I mean, literally, they did a phenomenal job, man. Like the best actor think about it. The best actor in Scarface is Al Pacino. He's the best actor in that movie. Like his best friend, he wasn't a good actor. The sister, she wasn't a good actor. Who else? The plug, he wasn't a good actor. None of them were good actors. Al Pacino carries that whole movie. He has to carry that movie from point A to point B. He did a great job, but I think The Godfather is a better story. It's a better script. It's a better story, better acting. You know, Taxi with Robert is better than Godfather. You're bugging. You're bugging. Taxi is another good movie, but I think Godfather again. You see what I'm saying though, because look at it. Think about it. I'm talking about the quality of actors. Think about it. The quality of actors from wait, what did you say? Because it was new to the screen, dude. What you 20? All right. Hear me out though. The quality of actors in the quality of actors in Godfather, you gotta think. Like I said, Marlon Brando, Al Pacino, Robert Duvall, all of those great actors. In Taxi, Robert De Niro, he carries the movie. Oh, he carries the movie. What's the girl's name? I forgot. I forgot the girl's name, but she was in that movie. She was okay. Like you got to think, most of the movies you're naming, one dude had to carry that movie. Robert De Niro carries Taxi. Al Pacino carries Scarface. I could tell you another movie. Denzel carries the Malcolm X movie. Like they were clearly the best actors in that movie. In Godfather, you got guys sparring. Al Pacino is sparring with Robert Duvall. He's sparring with Marlon Brando. Godfather 2, Robert De Niro, he's sparring with Al Pacino. Like the acting in those movies was so great. Like the portrayals and stuff like that, they were going ham in those movies, bro. You know what I mean? Don't ever call me a Gen Z. Exactly. Denzel carries Training Day too. I agree. Denzel carried Training Day. I agree. I agree. He carried. You know what I mean? I definitely agree with that. You know, I agree. Let me see if I could. Hold on. He did carry that movie though. I agree with you. I agree. But at the end of the day, it's like, come on, bro. Sam Jackson carried Pulp Fiction. I think what's his face? Forgot the dude from Greece. What's it? What's it? Bruce Bruce Willis too. Bruce Willis, come on. You don't think Bruce Willis was killing it in Pulp Fiction? Bruce Willis was killing it in Pulp Fiction. So was what's that dude from Greece, man? What's that nigga from Greece? I forgot his name, man. He was killing it. He was killing it in Pulp Fiction. I think that was a movie you can make a case for Bruce Willis and the dude from Greece. You can make a case that they were doing their thing too. John Travolta, yeah, I'm bugging. Yeah, John Travolta. He was doing his thing in that movie. I think Sam was definitely one of the better ones. I think Sam had, yeah, I would agree that Sam had the best performance, but I think it was just a good movie, to be honest. I think they all did their thing, to be honest. It was all killing it. You know what I mean? But Godfather, I mean, Godfather's a hell of a movie, man. Hell of a movie. Oh, I'm back on the screen now. Now I'm back on the screen. Yeah, this thing is weird, bro. I don't know what's going on. Now I got it to work again. I'm gonna have to play with this thing. No, pause. I'm gonna have to like really play with this thing, man. It's gonna take some time. Yeah, but you're bugging, bro. You're bugging. Hell of a movie. All of the movies you name, no, I agree. Yeah, there's always gonna be somebody in a movie that carries it mostly. Most of the people you name, they did carry those movies. Sam Jackson, he definitely did carry. I mean, he didn't. I think he was the best actor, but I don't think he carried them. Like he was just doing his thing in that movie. He was really doing his thing in that movie. You know what I mean, I, you gotta after you watch Godfather, you watch the first one, right? You gotta watch the second one now. You know that, right? Crystal, you gotta watch Godfather too. I think because you said it wasn't that good. I think after you watch the second one, you're gonna fall in love with Godfather. Because for me, the first time I watched Godfather, it was cool and I thought it was a good movie. But when I watched the second one, I was like, yo, this story is dope. Like this is just a dope story, bro. But I ain't gonna lie though, because people do people do overrate Godfather a tad bit because, in my opinion, Goodfellas is a better movie than Godfather. In my opinion, good you could watch because you could throw on Goodfellas at any time, at any point in the day. It could literally come on right now on TV, and I would watch it. Like Godfather, if it came on, I ain't gonna lie. Certain parts I might fall asleep and wake back up. If Goodfellas came on the TV right now, I will literally watch the whole thing. But Godfather is like I ain't gonna lie, I might fall asleep for Godfather. Oh, what part you talking about? You talking about the part when he was in a chair and he capped him when he quoted the Bible verse? That's a classic scene. That's a classic scene. And I will rain down with great vengeance. That's a classic scene right there. Let me ask you this though, DJ Crystal. Why you don't like being mentioned with the Gen Zers? I know you're not a Gen Zer because if you're 31, you're not a Gen Zer. You're definitely a millennial. You're like me. I'm a millennial too. I was born in '89. So, but why you don't want to be mentioned with the Gen Zers? Do you think that there's something wrong with them? Do you think that there's like what do you think is the disconnect with that generation. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think that that generation of Gen Zers, I think that I don't know what it is, but to me, just this is just to me. I think that they're just real soft. It's just some I'm not trying to play them. I'm not trying to disrespect them, but when I was coming up, like boys were boys. Like they allowed us to be boys. Like cuz these Gen Zers, they don't really know a time without social media. They don't know a time when the internet didn't rule their lives. Like I come from a time where computers like they just started putting us on them, and I remember I'm so old. I remember um taping things on a tape cassette. Remember that, taping things on a tape? That's how old I am. And I understand that these Gen Zers, they don't know that. They don't come from that time. And yeah, but like I just think there's something there. I don't know what it is, but I just think that when they were coming of age, I think that like that whole boys will be boys thing, I think that they kind of threw they threw that rule book out for them for that generation. And then, things of PC started coming into play, and all encompass accept everybody. Cause I remember back when I was coming up, if you were different, you looked funny, you was switching, you was zesty, you got made fun of. And when Gen Z, when their generation came along, that stuff wasn't acceptable anymore. Yeah, you says yeah, Salute. We got a couple people in here. Salute to the people in here. Make sure you hit that like button. I'm just talking my talk on here. But I remember like when I was coming up, like things were just like we were they allowed us to be boys. They allowed us to be boys. Like they allowed us to get dirty, say what we wanted. If a kid was weird, if a kid was zesty, if a kid didn't fit in, they allowed us to pick on him. Like, and I think that when Gen Z came around, they kind of threw that, they kind of like discarded that. That's when I think like things really started to change when their generation came in, because it wasn't like that back in the day. And I also have to realize that they don't know a time without social media. They grew up in social media. I didn't grow up in the social media age. Like I remember when these things were coming of age. I remember when MySpace came out. I remember when Black Planet came out. I remember when Facebook first came on the scene. So I remember these things. They grew up in the Matrix. Facebook was already out 5 years before they came of age. MySpace was already discontinued and shut down by the time they come of age. So they were born into the matrix. I'm like seeing this thing evolve, and I'm just like, man, like these kids will never know what it's like to not be a part of this matrix, man. It's a crazy thing, man. Just to watch the evolution of this thing. It's a real crazy thing, man. Yeah, man. DJ Crystal says, when I was coming up, we had dodgeball. I remember. Me too. I remember. You know? Yeah, man. Like they allowed us to be boys back in the day. And I don't think that they allow the boys of this generation to be boys. They want the boys to be respectfully, they want them to be, I don't certain words I don't want to say, but let's just say, more feminine, um definitely more understanding of people that have different um preferences and mindsets, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. But when I was coming up, when you were different, you were picked on. You were picked on for being different. Like if you were like if you acted different than all the other boys, you got picked on. If you looked funny, if you dressed funny, you got picked on. And in this era, if you do that, you're pretty much canceled, or you're pretty like if a kid in the school today did what we were doing back when we were kids, they would probably get expelled. Like they would probably get expelled. You don't fit in here because you're the only kid here that doesn't accept other kids for being different. You're the only kid here that doesn't accept kids that are different from you or act different from you. And everybody's with the program and you're the one. So pretty much like, it's just different now, man. It really is. It really is different. DJ Crystal says, I grew up watching Adam Sandler. Likewise, Samuel L. Jackson, Robert De Niro, Bruce Willis. I'm not soft like Gen Z. Let me hit the button for that. You said in elementary school, I got suspended for rapping 3 6 Mafia. Yeah, I remember those days. Like you would get in trouble. You would get in trouble. Remember this, DJ Crystal Clear? Remember the DX? Suck, suck it. You would get in trouble for that. You would get in trouble for trying to tombstone your friend on the playground, or hit him with a stone cold stone. You would get expelled. You would get not expelled, suspended, or you would get in trouble for those things or stuff like that. But I think back then they had an understanding. I'm talking about the adults and people in power back then. They understood that boys will be boys, and it's just a part of just being a boy, and it's just boyhood. Like I don't think they necessarily are looking at it like that anymore. I think they don't want to let boys be boys. I think they want to make our boys just a little softer. You know, yeah. Listen, I do think that that's what they're doing. I definitely do think that's something that they're doing. Um, in middle school, I got in trouble for C murder. We had Eddie Murphy and Eddie Griffin growing up. I agree. Yeah, we did have them. We definitely did have them. And you got to think, who did they have? Kevin Hart. Come on, Kevin Hart. I mean, who do they really have? They don't have like a comedian like a Eddie. They don't have a comedian like none of these people. They don't have no comedians like these people. They don't. I mean, they truly don't. Like, like comedians that tell it how it is. They don't have nobody like that. It doesn't exist anymore. It just doesn't exist. We got 8 people in here. Let me hit the like. Let me hit that button for y'all, man. For strolling down. This is my first. This is my first vertical live, so just bear with me. Salute to everybody that's in here. You're riding now. I may do I may do my what's it called like this, my music show like this. Cause I definitely see it's like more people in here. It's a lot of people in here. I might do my next my my next show like this, just to give it a try, man. I like the vertical thing though. I do like it. I do like it. I like the whole aesthetic of it, where you can go through and see other people's like shorts and stuff like that, and see what they doing live. It's a dope thing. Shout out to HM. Shout out to HM. Push a button for you, bro. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. We got a lot of things coming up. Music reviews. If you're an up and coming artist, If you know, you're trying to let people hear your music, you know, I do music reviews. I talk about celebrity gossip. You know, make sure you're tuned in. Make sure you're tuned in. You know, this is my first vertical live. We're gonna be trying this thing out. Shout out to HM. I see you live in here. You know, if you're up and coming, we got 11 people in here. Shout out to y'all. If you're an up and coming artist, I want to hear your music. Just let you know, I do a music review show every Saturday, every Sunday. I listen to people's music. If you do music, send in your songs. I want to hear them. Check in rapport, no T, at gmail.com. I want to hear your music if you're an up and coming artist. If you like celebrity gossip, current topics, I'm here for you. I'm here to talk to you. I'm here to walk you through this thing called life. I'm here to walk you through it, man. You know, this is my first vertical live. I am Questlove's brother. Salute to everybody. You know, this is my first vertical live though, so I'm just letting you know. So, you know, if I'm a little too close to the camera or, you know, the sound isn't right, just letting y'all know why. We got it's people coming in. It's like 15 people in here. I ain't gonna lie, man. I gotta do more of these. I'm gonna be doing more of these vertical lives, man. But make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, man. If you're an up and coming artist, if you do music, I do a music review show every Saturday. So if you're an up and coming artist, you're watching this right now, subscribe to the channel because I'm listening to up and coming artists. If you're an up and coming artist, I want to hear your music. I want to hear what you've been working on, hear what you've been crafting on, right? Because I'm gonna be honest with y'all, there's so much music out there on different platforms, Apple Music, Spotify, SoundCloud, all these different avenues, and people aren't like, they're not sending their links. They did a report that people are uploading the music, but they're not even listening. So you have people publishing music, but they're not even clicking the link to their own music. So I mean, I'm here to be like a middleman for up and coming artists. I want to play your music for people. I want them to hear your music, and I want people to respect the art form, because what you're doing and what you're making is an art form. You're in that studio, you're working on those beats, you're whatever you're doing, you're engineering. This is an art form, and it deserves the platform. It deserves the a place where it can be respected as such. And this channel was a place where we do that. So if you're an up and coming artist and you're just walking in here, you're stumbling upon my live, subscribe to the channel. Every Saturday, every Sunday, we review music. We do live reviews, and we want to give your music a showcase, bro. Happy Turtle, you say, got my balls caught in my belt buckle. Please help me. It's doing a cut of the what? Wait, what? What? Wait, hold on. Oh. I clicked the wrong thing. Hold on. DJ Crystal Clear says, you think watching those actors growing up hurt us? Absolutely not. They gave us character. I remember when Adam Sandler was in Billy Madison. Nudie Magazine Day. Nudie Magazine Day. That was classic. That gave us character. That gave us a sense of identity. It gave us a sense of almost male role models. So no, I don't think so. HM says, have you ever heard about these? Come on, bro. Are you really about to hit me with that 1955 joke? Come on, bro. Do you know how old that joke is, HM? That joke is old. I don't know. It's probably older than you. I'm gonna be honest with you. The D's, come on, bro. The D's joke, that's like, come on, bro. It's 2024, bro. Think think of some new jokes. Think of some new jokes, man. D's nuts is almost a dad joke at this point. These nuts is come on, yeah. Like I just seen you put it. Like, come on, bro. Come on. You know these nuts is like a dad joke at this point. I don't know if you need to join us in 2024, bro. Like these nuts is that's a dad joke at this point. It used to be like you I think DJ Crystal is old enough. Remember back in the day, the joke where it used to be a commercial and you used to pick up the phone, what's up? And somebody else pick up the phone, what's up? That was like the thing in the early 2000s, maybe 90s, early 2000s. That was a thing. What's up? These nuts? That's what that is. It's a dad joke. It's beyond the corny. It's beyond. It's worn out. It's welcome. It's expired. If you're doing a D's nuts joke in 2024, I have to ask, like, what are you doing in life, bro? What are you talking about? No, no, HM, you didn't get me, bro. Yeah, come on, bro. These nuts. Do you know how old that is? These nuts. It gotta be 20 years. It gotta be that joke. Gotta be at least 25 years old at this point. That joke is out of college. That joke has a job in IT. That joke that joke has a mortgage with the with three kids in middle school. That joke is old as dirt, bro. Stop it. You need to join us in 2024, bro. Stop with the D's nuts jokes. Come on, bro. That joke is old. Like, come on, bro. Like you still doing these nuts jokes in 2024, bro? Come on, bro. Grow up. Grow up. Like grow up. Like I could see like Gen Zers like kids that were born in like the 19 like 20 like 2010 or 2009 or something like that. Look at you like dog. Like how old are you? Like are you like 45? Like, bro, join us in the 2020s, bro. These nuts jokes are old. Grow up. Well, listen, I gotta let it be known, bro. I gotta let it be known. I got to let it be known, man. I can't see what's going on in the chat because my phone just died. I've been on here for a while. But if you're on here, I just want to let y'all know I do a music review show every Saturday and Sunday. So if you're an up and coming artist, let me just see who's in here because I may stay on this for a little bit longer. I was gonna cut it, but let me see. I'm gonna stay on here for a little bit longer. I just want to see who's in the chat, just so I could but I do a music review show every Saturday and Sunday, and I want people like, up and coming artists. I want y'all to come in and speak your piece, man, and let people hear your music, man. I'm really on a mission to let up and coming artists get heard, and I want to let y'all know this is a place for y'all. This is a place for y'all to get heard. Y'all neglect this sound because
Look up the facts for
my
yourself.
fault. I just want to see who's in the chat. All right, yeah, hold on. Let me just blow this up. Wow. All right. Yeah, man. But I want people to be a part of that, man. I'm here to talk about that, and this is my first vertical live, so y'all don't mind me, man. Listen, man. Just listen, man. It's this. I said my piece on the dad joke thing. I don't want to get into that anymore. Not well, HM. Listen, bro. I mean, you're the one with the dad jokes, bro. Listen, I didn't want to go in on you about that, but I mean, what are you talking about? Like, dog, it's 2024. Like, it's just like, come on, man. I don't even want to, because I see what y'all saying in the chat. Y'all saying, "Oh, he just go chatting for a minute about it." I see. I listen. I'm letting it go. Rich Flair Jay calling me a piggy. Wait a minute, bro. Let me excommunicate you from my church, bro. I don't know who you are, but you need to brush your teeth before you talk about me. You're removed, excommunicated, bro. Yeah, you're removed, bro. We don't play those games over here, bro. Let me excommunicate you from the church, bro. Put you in timeout, bro. Yeah, man. Excommunicate you, bro. Have some respect when you come in here, bro. We don't play those games in here, Rich Flair. You can get your bum ass out of here, bro. Okay, get your bum ass out of here, bro. You can get excommunicated from here. Okay, yeah, you can get excommunicated in here, bro. We don't play those games in here. You better have some respect when it comes to my platform. I mean, HM, come on, no more. Yeah, have some respect, man. Have some respect on my platform, bro. You ain't gotta watch me. There's plenty of other people out here you could watch. You could take your bum ass over there and you could talk crazy to them. For me, it ain't gonna fly over here. Listen, bro. You gonna get excommunicated, okay? You ever heard of somebody getting excommunicated? It happens. But me and Crystal, we were just talking about movies, man. We was having a good conversation, and HM starts talking about these nuts. Yeah, he's talking crazy. It's all good, man. He got excommunicated. God bless him. It's all good, man. He got excommunicated. Sometimes you got to get excommunicated from the church, man. Yeah, man. In SL, you said your favorite adult star died today. Who was that? They've been. A lot of them have been passing away. Jessie Jane, she passed away. A couple of them. Which one are you talking about? All NSL. Which one are you talking about? Can you pray for her soul? Respectfully, man. Uh, I don't want to get into that. Listen, condolences to her family. Whoever the woman is, condolences to her family. I mean, it's sad. Condolences. Condolences to their family, man. Um, I'm gonna be honest with you. That's just it's a wicked lifestyle. I mean, a lot of people in America are struggling with porn addiction. I'm just struggling with those addictions, and to be a person who's in that industry, you're not helping. You're not helping with all of those young men that are dealing with those addictions. I mean, it's a disgusting industry, and a lot of people are suffering. A lot of people are coping. A lot of people are addicted, and but listen, condolences to the family. I don't know who's the woman that you're referring to, but yeah, man. Who's the woman? Who's the woman that passed away? I saw Jessie Jane. I remember Jessie Jane. Jessie Jane was a popular adult star. I don't know if you ever heard of her, but she recently passed away. And yeah, it's sad. A lot of them, I'm gonna be honest with you. a lot of those women, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. A lot of them have drug addictions because they're coping. They're coping with, you know, selling their bodies for years. You got to think when you have relations with someone, you're dealing with the spiritual aspect. When you lay down with someone, even in the scriptures it says that when you lay down with someone, you become one flesh. So there's spiritual implications when you lay down with someone. When you've been in an industry and you're just sleeping around for decades, you got to think about all the different spirits that you're picking up from different people. And a lot of them, they've been coping for years. They've been doing all different types of drugs, all different types of pills. I mean, it's sad. It's sad, man. It's sad, man. Yeah, you said, yeah, the life they live is cursed. Yeah, it is, man. It's not a glamorous lifestyle. Especially, like, honestly, another thing that young women don't think about when they get into the industry, they don't think about the digital footprint, man. Digital footprint is one of the most craziest things that you could think of. Do you know that there's women who did adult content back in the 80s, early 90s? I'm talking about 91, 92, that are fighting to this day to get their content removed from the internet, get their content removed from some DVD that's being for sale, or get their content being removed from some type of video site or website. They're still fighting to get that removed. And even if they get successful, it's still in somebody's hardware, it's still in somebody's cloud somewhere. That's heavy, man. They got to deal with that for the rest of their lives. Their family has to deal with that for the rest of their life. Digital footprint is something that a lot of you young women, you need to think about, you know? Joseph says, thought I was the only one who thought that way about each man you with. Yeah, man. Joseph, I mean, the spiritual implications, man, of laying down with different people, man, it's real. It's real. We're talking about the spiritual aspect. When you laying down with different people, it even says it in the scripture that when you lay down with someone, that you become one flesh. So when you lay down with someone, just like, with any marriage, what when you get married, what do they say? When to make the marriage full, they say you consummate. When you consummate, you have relations, right? When you consummate, you become one flesh with that woman. So when you're laying down with someone, you're becoming one flesh. You're becoming one flesh, and your spirit is attached to that person, you know? And that's why, and I don't know if you ever noticed this, Joseph. How about this? You ever wonder why, when you're dating, let's say you're dating a woman, right? It's a first date, and you're not vibing with her, things ain't really matching up. Things ain't, she's not really vibing with you, nothing's really going right. She's just not feeling you, or maybe not vibing with you. Do you know why? That woman's spirit is still attached to another man. She's still dealing with that. She's still attached to another man. So she can't spiritually link up with another man because her spirit is messed up. Because she's been laying down with this dude, laying down with that dude, and she's still attached to this other dude out there. It's heavy. It's heavy, man. Um, you say, NSL says all they care about is money. They never think about the later regret. Yeah, I agree. The later regret, man, is crazy. The later regret is crazy. You gotta think, like, what are you gonna tell your kids? What are you gonna tell your kids? Think about the girls that do OnlyFans and they're in the industry, the adult industry. What are they gonna tell their kids when little Timmy goes to school? Oh, hey, and they're passing around the phone. Hey, your mother's on OnlyFans. Your mother's getting back shots. Somebody, put their DNA on your mother's face. What do you say to that? Can you imagine going to school and somebody has a picture of your mother getting back shots? Come on, bro. That's crazy. Salute to Outstack. Salute, 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 salute. This is my first vertical live. Hey, if you're an up and coming artist, make sure you like this. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. We give up and coming artists, we give them we listen to their music. So make sure you subscribe to the channel. I also talk about celebrity gossip. I talk about music, talk about different topics. So make sure you subscribe to this channel. I'm just here. This is my first vertical live. I just want to talk, let y'all know what's on my mind. Got some people coming in here. Salute to y'all if y'all coming in here. Salute. Let me hit the button again. Say knock knock. Yeah, outstacked. Yeah, outstacked. Saturday, this Saturday. Come through, bro. This Saturday. Send me your music if you want. You can send me your music now. Let me see something. Hold on. I'm gonna put my email in the chat. Hold on. Yo, HM, if you say D's nuts one more time, I'm about to excommunicate you, bro. You getting on my nerves with the D's nuts, bro. It's over, bro. Like, the joke is not funny, man. Just stop. Stop with the D. Anybody else can say it. If you want to say D's nuts, it's cool. But if you're an up and coming artist though, send me your music, bro. Here go my send me your music this Saturday. I'm gonna check it out. You know, yeah. Send me. Now, normally I ask for a donation, but you know, this is my first vertical live. I'm gonna put some respect on your name. We're gonna play your music. All right. Joseph says my ex-wife decided to go from married to escort, so yeah, it affects everyone involved. My daughter, my whole family. Wow. Your ex-wife is an escort now? That's crazy, bro. That's crazy, bro. What made her go into that? Like, she doesn't have any type of skills or any type. What makes a woman go into escorting? And how old is she, Joseph? Let me know. Let me know how old she is. Joseph says no, it's disrespectful. Let's be adults, please. So much immaturity in the world. I agree. I agree. It's very immature of her. I agree with you. Why does she doesn't have any skills, or is she college educated? Like what makes her go? And how old is she? Like what makes her want to go into that lifestyle? You know, I don't see no reason for to go into that lifestyle. Like we live in America. This is not a third world country. Like, there's options available out there for you. There's jobs out there available for you. 35? Oh my goodness. Hold on. She's 35 trying to be an escort? What? She's damn near a senior citizen. 35? That's too old to be an escort. 35? You're damn near a senior citizen. Thoughts on Kanye? Kanye's the greatest artist of all time. Kanye, let me just say this about Kanye and SL. Kanye he's gonna go down as the greatest hip hop artist of all time. No question about it. It's not even nobody close. I'm gonna be honest with you. When you look at all of his artistic expressions, from albums, from the concerts, from the shoes to the clothing, when you look at all of his the things that he's put into the culture, he's going to go down as the greatest hip hop artist of all time. There's no question, right? In terms of the things that he said, I mean, I have a different perspective on it, because I feel like people pick and choose when to feel offended. Kanye has said offensive things throughout his career. I could name you at least 5 things, from slavery being a choice to him saying he said he had a line on a song talking about he like Asian coochie, it tastes like sweet and sour sauce, to saying he only hang with white boys that like black sluts. He said a lot of foul things through his career about different things, and I feel like people pick and choose when to feel offended. If you're really offended, or he really like makes if he really offends you in some type of way, why are you pick and choosing? Why when the first thing you heard him saying something offensive to any community, why didn't you just hop off right then and there? Like when he first said whatever he said about whoever, why didn't you just hop off there? Like, and that's my gripe with the this is a popular music review. He goes by the name of Needle Drop, right? This man has he reviewed every Kanye album. But when it came to Vultures, he said, "No, I'm not gonna. It's unreviewable." But when he said slavery was a choice, you reviewed all of his albums. When he said, Asian coochie tastes like sweet and sour sauce, you reviewed his album. But you picked this one particular point. Oh, the album's unreviewable. I just feel like, why are you picking and choosing? Like, and every like to just say to single Kanye out as just some controversial artist, I don't think that's fair, because there's been plenty of other controversial artists that people they turn their nose, they act like they ain't see it, we act like we didn't see certain artists have domestic charges or have some type of drug charges or say something that was a little off kilter or whatever. Like, people just pick and choose too much for me. It's too much selective politicking, you know? Too much selective politicking. If you genuinely don't like that person, or they said something that you don't like and you just jumped off at that point, the first time you heard something, then I could rock with you. But if you just selective with your outrage, stop with the selective outrage. If you're this PC warrior, when peace, everything PC, and if you're the PC warrior, then stop with the selective outrage. Don't get no, don't let these things slide. But when they say one particular thing you don't like, oh, now it's selective outrage. Like, dog, just be a little bit more concise with your outrage. But Kanye, he's gonna go down as the greatest hip hop artist of all. I have a Kid See Ghost hoodie on right now. I don't know if you guys see that. This is a Kid See Ghost. See? This is a Kid See Ghost hoodie I got on right now. Literally, I have a Kid See Ghost hoodie on right now. So I mean, I think Kanye's now listen, let me also say this. Kanye is not above reproach. He's wrong on a lot of things. He's done a lot of bad things and he said a lot of bad things, but I mean, I just feel like people are selective with their outrage. Stop with the selective outrage. You know? Stop being selectively outraged. And when someone apologizes, not you don't have to accept their apology, but I mean, how many apologies do you want? It's another thing. You don't have to accept anybody's apology, but I mean, how many times does the person have to apologize is another question. Yeah, man, Kid Cudi, he needs to link with Kanye. I agree. He does need to link with him. I would love another Kid See Ghost album. Um, I still like his music, but can't seem to discuss it with other people without them bringing him as an insane or downright mad. Are you talking about Kid Cudi or Kanye? I mean, they're both, they're both kind of controversial artists, but I mean, they're both great artists, though, man. I mean, I've been a Kanye fan for a very long time, so you know, and I'm just letting y'all know this. It's not like like Kanye is not above. There's nobody is above reproach. Nobody is above correction. Kanye has done a lot of stupid, nutty stuff that I do not vibe with, do not agree with. But I mean, people just got to stop being selective with their outrage, man. You know, that's all. Stop being selective with your outrage. You know, that's the thing with a lot of these PC warriors that are mad at Kanye about this or mad about that, because you're practicing selective outrage. Like they picked up a particular point to be mad at him. It's not like it's not like the first thing he said. And another thing about Kanye, right? This is what I don't understand about the whole Kanye, people being mad at him or people being canceling him. This is something that I don't understand. If we know, or we have a inkling or have an idea that he's dealing with some type of mental issue, right? If we're saying, if we know that he's allegedly bipolar, he's allegedly, he's been on different medications and stuff like that, right? If we know all of that, then why are we judging him on a spectrum? Like, why are we judging him like any other person that has a regular mindset or is not dealing with ailments? Why aren't we judging him like, someone else that's dealing with something mentally or dealing with something on a bipolar level? Why are we judging him like someone that's, not, I don't want to say regular, but not on the spectrum? Like, I don't get that aspect either. If we think that Kanye's bipolar, or we think that Kanye's dealing with something mentally, why every time he says something we're getting outraged, or we're ready to cancel him? Like, is he dealing with something or not? Is he, bipolar or not? I mean, it just seems like, I don't know. It just, people are just selective, you know. I don't know how to call it, but I mean, it is what it is. Yeah, I agree. A at S oh at Slot says modern tech has given everyone a voice. I agree. It has. I think that that could be a good thing, but it also could be a bad thing because everybody's voice is not important, and everybody's not a knowledgeable person, and everybody doesn't have a sound mind. So you have a lot of people that don't have a sound mind, a lot of people that, just say they say whatever script is handed to them, whatever script is handed to them. If somebody hands them a script, they just go with the script. They don't speak from the heart, they don't speak from the mind, they don't speak from an eloquent point of view, they don't speak from um a perspective of someone who's dealt with that. They're just handed a script and talking. So it could be a good thing or it could be a bad thing, But I do think that you need different voices because people need to be heard in different, aspects. People's voices do need to be heard, but everybody's voice is not important. You know, I'm gonna tell you somebody's voice who's not important. I'm gonna just, I like to call people out. You have somebody on hot, not you have not hot, you have somebody that's on New York radio. His name is Charlemagne the God. Charlemagne the God, I don't think his voice is important. This is a man who hands out Donkey of the Day. He hands out Donkey of the Day Monday through Friday. This is a man who has been charged, right? And they call him lesser charge. He's been charged with violating a minor, right? But he's sitting on a platform giving Donkey of the Day to people. Can you imagine that? Someone who's allegedly, I'm not saying he did it or he didn't. He did do it or he didn't do it. This is all allegedly, right? I wasn't there. I wasn't there, Leonard. But you did take a plea deal. These are facts. You took a lesser charge, right? You took a plea deal. You're on New York radio giving people Donkey of the Day, but you took a plea on violating a minor and drugging the minor. How is your perspective important? What gives you the right to give people Donkey of the Day when you took a plea deal on violating a minor? Make that make sense. I can't make sense of that. But you're on radio giving people life advice, telling people about mental health and yada yada yada, but you got this heinous thing that you took a lesser charge on. I mean, is your perspective to me? Your perspective doesn't mean much to me. Joseph said, "Man, you hit the tail on the donkey right there, brother. That's facts. Thought that for years. Exactly. I mean, I've been thinking that for years about lesser charge. I mean, the man sits on New York radio giving people donkey of the day, brother. Like you've you took a lesser charge. You got to think most people would have took it to trial, right? Most people that know they didn't do it, know for a fact that their DNA was nowhere found on that person, and they could never be charged with something. He decided to take a lesser charge. Why? Why the people that work at Power 105, the people that work at Comedy Central, the people that support him, put money behind him, why none of them have asked that question? Why did you take that lesser charge? Why didn't you take it to trial? Why didn't you fight those crimes? Young Thug is fighting a RICO right now. And we all know a RICO is one of the hardest charges to beat. He's taking it to trial. Charlemagne, allegedly, he's saying he didn't do this, right? Why didn't you take it to trial? Why didn't you? If you didn't do it, it would have came out in discovery. It would have came out in DNA. It would have came out in all these different things. It would have came out. You decided to take that lesser charge. Why? And why haven't none of the corporations asked that question? But this is a man sitting on radio, giving people life advice, telling people about mental health, giving people donkey of the day, and he's charged. He took a plea on that deal of violating a minor. That's ridiculous. Yeah, it's Wolf says the entertainment industry is dirty. It's absolutely dirty. It's filthy. It's filthy. It's filthy that they allow these people to be looked at as people that have it together, or they're worthy of giving people advice. Like who? Charlemagne, the lesser charge, the dude who has admitted to drugging. He's admitted it on multiple occasions. They allow this man to sit on the radio and give people life advice and give donkey of the day. That's lunacy to me. Absolutely lunacy. But it is what it is. Absolutely lunacy, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button in here, Make sure you hit that like button in here. We in here riding now. I'm gonna stay on here for a little while longer. I'm starting to get a little tired, but this is my first vertical live. I just want to ride out with y'all, talk a little bit. But yeah, man, everybody's perspective isn't important, bro, in my opinion. Some voices just don't matter, in my opinion. That's how I feel about it. Nah, I'm not from the UK. I'm from New York. I'm from New York. I was actually supposed to go to the UK. Last week I was actually supposed to go with my brother, but things didn't work out. I'm gonna go to Brazil in June though. I can't wait. I can't wait to go to Brazil. I'm gonna have me a good time out there. And I ain't gonna be paying for no I ain't gonna be paying for nothing out there, if you know what I mean. I'm gonna just go out there and enjoy the vibe. Have some good food, meet some women out there. Yeah, but I'm supposed to go to Brazil this year. Hopefully have a good time. No, I was saying, hey, you from the UK. Oh, I thought you was asking. Salute. Salute. Out there in the UK, man. what would you say, Angry Brit? What are some places in United Kingdom that you would say to visit? Because I was thinking about when I was thinking about going out there, I was thinking like Buckingham Palace. I was thinking about getting me some fish and chips out there. But do you have any places that you would suggest to go and visit? Let me know. Brian Mace, women nowadays, I can't help but look at them. The way they modify themselves, the beauty is too much to ignore. Wait, women can't help but look at them. Well, listen, bro. In the scriptures, it says, I think it was in the New Testament where Jesus says, a man that looks upon a woman has already committed adultery in his heart, right? So, and forgive me if I might have butchered that verse a little bit, but it pretty much essentially is saying a man who looks upon a woman with lustful eyes has already committed adultery in his heart. So you need to be mindful of that. You may be looking at somebody's wife. You may be looking at somebody's baby mother, somebody's woman that's already spoken for. Stop looking at all of these women and lusting in your heart, bro. Stop doing that. It's nothing wrong with, looking at a woman and admiring her beauty, but you need to stop having this lust in your heart when you're looking at these women. Like, you need to get out of that. Go find yourself a nice girl that you love and that you care for, that you vibe with, and rock out with her, man. Stop looking at all these different women and lusting in your heart, because you're gonna find yourself chasing all these different women, bro. You know, or Lake District, fire in Scotland is beautiful, castles and stuff. Okay, depends on what you like. York is if you like history, if you got a Viking stuff. Okay, but you're saying like Lake District. If I do like history, I do like history. You said Lake District is fire. Scotland is beautiful. Okay. Yeah, I'll be mindful of that. Would you suggest Buckingham Palace, though? I was thinking about going up there. Would you suggest going up there? I don't want one of those guards to knock me over, though. Make way for the king. I don't want to deal with that. They pull out the assault rifle on you. I don't want to deal with that. Make way for the king. I don't want to deal with that. But I would like to see it though. I wouldn't want to deal with that though. And I gotta go to a nice spot with fish and chips though. I like fish and chips, so that's definitely something I would want to try. But you're saying like the castles, that would be dope to go to the castles. I would like to see that. The castles, fish and chips, hella delicious. Absolutely, fish and chips is hella delicious. Let me hit that button. Shout out to fish and chips. Nothing wrong with some fish and chips. Angry Brett says I wouldn't do London. Personally, if not my thing, but they sites worth seeing. Okay, okay. Brian May says, "What's happening in New York with the migrant?" Let me tell you something, Brian. The migrants run the city. Nobody's gonna tell you that, but the migrants run the city. They run the city. They run the city. They kicking cops. They giving them a get out of jail free card. They gave a few of them a bus ticket out of here as soon as they kicked the cop. They run the city. They've overrun the city. It's too many of them. The city has already claimed that it's a state of emergency in the city. It's lunacy, because you got a bunch of left wing people who've taken over New York, and they're telling people that they should let the migrants in their home. That's the most craziest thing I could think of. Letting a bunch of gang members and criminals inside of your home to live with your family, like, it's lunacy. And but they run the city though, in my opinion. The migrants run the city. They're not going to tell you that, but in my opinion, the migrants run the city. You know? Oh, you say stay away from the guards? Yeah. I heard they could be real rambunctious. They'll knock you over. Yeah, I heard they don't play. Yeah, I definitely heard that. Angry Brit says a lot of age to the UK. Like just in my city, the church is 800 years old. Okay, that's pretty cool. Okay, that's pretty cool. I wouldn't mind visiting. Uh, I was supposed to go last week. I wish I would have went because it would have been fun. I want to see UK. I mean, United Kingdom. Wolf Chief says I blame the politicians. Salute. I blame the politicians as well. The politicians don't know what they're doing. Angry Brit says, I love multicultural places, but the number of migrants out of control. Me too. I like multicultural places as well, but the reality is this, man. Everybody can't come to United States, bro. Everybody can't come to United States. Guess what? I'm gonna say this too. Everybody can't go to Dubai. Everybody can't go to United Kingdom. Everybody can't go to these places, bro. It doesn't work. Everybody can't go. Everybody can't go. The American dream is a facade, bro. The American dream, what it once was, it's no longer here. It's not, the house with the picket fence. It's no longer here anymore. That was like something people were aspiring for back in the 50s and 60s. That's no longer a reality. Like, you know what I mean? It's not, and it's not here for everybody. Everybody can't go. Brian May says, "What's the solution? People, the solution, in my opinion, for the migrants, stay in your country and make it the best place that you can, bro. That's my solution. Stay in your country and make it the best place you can. You know, America is a concept, and I think Angry Brit knows this. America is a concept. America is a concept, and in America was America in its inception was only made for the white Anglo-Saxon male to strive in. I'm gonna be honest with you. This country was made for the white Anglo-Saxon man to thrive in. For him to have the luxuries of life and to have an affluent life. It was this country. For people to come to this country and practice their types of religion and their customs and to freak off and do these things and to practice all types of rituals and stuff like that. That's what America. That's what people came to America to do. It's a concept. In some of these different countries, they have Angry Brit knows this. They're more cultured than us. They have their own cultures and customs, and they have centuries of culture. And America is a concept that was made specifically for the white Anglo-Saxon male. It was. And if you're a migrant coming here, 200 plus years after America's inception, or 300 years, well, however old this country is, I should be ashamed of myself for saying that. But coming here, all these years later, I mean, you want a slice of the American dream, and it's not here for you, bro. Do you think I can go to Dubai and get a slice of the Dubai dream? Do you think I could go to Saudi Arabia and go and get a slice of the Saudi Arabian dream? Do you think I can go to any of these um countries rich with oil, rich with gold, and have a slice of that dream? No. I mean, it's just reality, you know? The only fix is making your country the best place that it can be. You know, you may have to get rid of the people in charge. You may have to start a revolution. There's some things you may have to do to get your country to where it needs to be. But everybody can't come here. Everybody can't go to China. Everybody can't go to Dubai. Everybody can't go to Russia. Everybody can't go to these places. You know, it doesn't work. Angry Brit says, my people was the Saxons. First black man, sadly, they stole all my people, land, language, and identity. Really? Wow. My people was the Saxons. And you also says, I'm from Celt. Interesting. Yeah, man. It's just, listen. A lot of history, man. A lot of history. At the end of the day, whatever country you're in, you just need to make that the best place that you're in, man. You know? I'm in America. I'm trying to make it the best place for me. Wherever you are, wherever you are, even if it's a third world country, you need to make it. You need to get with your community. You need to get with your, the people in your community and try to make it the best place. You need to, you may need to start a revolution. You may need to, grab up some. Let me not say that because I want to be respectful, but I got to remember the guidelines. But you may need to make your country the best place it could be for you. You know. Angry Brit says, my family was Scottish clan. They stole all of our land and sent us across the empire into servitude. Wow. Wow. Man, that's the brutal part of history. People get conquered. People get, I know all about that as a black man. He came over to Africa. They threw some chains on us, brought us all the way to the new world, and we worked servitude for 400 years. We still ain't get no reparations. Still ain't get a cent. Everybody else got reparations, but we ain't getting none. Yeah, but all you could do is make the best of what you got, bro. Like, you know what I mean? And America needs to stop telling people to come here like they can get a slice of the American dream. Do you know that America, think about it, we're sending billions of dollars to, I don't want to say the name of the country because it's in the guidelines not to say the country and talk about it, but let's just say we're sending billions of dollars to countries and we're not taking care of the homeless. We're not taking care of the veterans. They raised the Social Security. We're in a global debt. We have one of the greatest national debts. I mean, it's ridiculous. We're sending billions of dollars to all these countries, but we're in national debt. They're raising Social Security. They're not taking care of the homeless and the veterans. It's ridiculous. Crazy, man. Yeah, I don't want to say it because I don't know if you're a content creator. They say you can't talk about it in the guidelines. They say you can't talk about that whatever's going on over there. You can't talk about it. So I just choose to leave it alone. Angry Brit says we found freedom in the U.S. after the War of Independence. My great grandfather went from a boy on a boat to an American in servitude in to settling the first bank of Manhattan. Wow, that's interesting. He has a street named after him still in New York. McDougal. I don't know if I'm butchering that. Is that? He said it's in Manhattan. He has a street named after him in New York. Is that in Manhattan? You said it was in Manhattan, McDougal Street. Sending them weapons too. Yeah, man. They sending those are our weapons. Those are our guns. Give us our guns back. You know what I mean? Listen, man, America, we need all the firearms. I know all y'all. I know every other country think that we gun crazy, but we need all the guns we need here. Okay, we need more guns. If it was up to me, well, everybody have a gun. That's the only way we all gonna respect each other. Okay, we could all have an understanding. Listen, you know it could go left, but I know you got your protection. I got my protection as well. You know. Yeah, because that people control YouTube. Well, listen, this is a Jewish friendly show. We just want to let you know we respect the people in their country and salute to them and you know. I don't know. This is a Jewish show. Okay. This is a Jewish show. All right, just letting you know. We pray for peace in in that part of the country. Okay. Um, Angry Brett says, I don't know. I don't know. I not been. I just know he has a street named after him in New York. Oh, okay. That's dope though. That's cool. That's pretty cool. You know? That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Yeah, man. But yeah, man. How many people we got in here? It's been yapping. This is my first vertical live. I just wanted to come on here and talk for a little bit. Can't really see how many heads we got in here. Yeah, I can't really see it. Whatever. Love to go where? To New York? I stand with. Listen, good luck with that. All right. I don't want nothing to do with that whole thing, man. It's really to none of my concern, man. America, we need to start focusing on America, man. I'll be honest with you. America needs to focus on America. I agree though. I ain't down with for supporting oppression. I agree. I agree. Like, you know, I agree that you know, they are being oppressed, but at the same time it's like, from just an American perspective, this is just my American in a ill informed American perspective. Um, we need to just start focusing on America, man. America needs to focus on America, man. We really do. We need to focus on America. Like the reality is, America. We can't be the police of the world. We need to focus on us. Okay. Stop worrying about what's going on in all these different places. I understand, like, the foreign politics is important, but you got to take care of home before you can take it anywhere else, man. Angry Brit. So does UK sick of funding war? I'm tired. I'm tired of United States funding these wars, bro. Just like I said, America, we can't be the police of the world. We can't. We can't be the police of the world. Foreign policy is more important than domestic with Western govs now. It's sad. Yeah, it is. It's very sad. Very sad. because they're putting the foreign politics and people's lives abroad over the people and the citizens that are living here. There's veterans that have fought in wars that that are homeless. Men that have served their country that are homeless. That's ridiculous to me. But you're sending billions of dollars abroad. But you can't create a center for these men and women that have served the country? It's ridiculous. Doesn't make any sense. And just homeless people in general, homeless people that are U.S. citizens. They're not doing nothing for them. Why haven't you used any of those billions of dollars to create, centers, create places, create programs for these people? It's crazy. Yeah, America first, man. America needs to be put first. We got to stop putting all these other countries before us, man. I mean, good grief. Angry Brit says in UK, if you a single male and homeless, they no help. But if you a immigrant, they get it's the same thing in America. They have a program in New York. It's like a $56 million program. They're giving immigrants credit cards. Do you know that? It's a $56 million program. If I had my I don't have it set up in my OBS, but it's a $56 million program for immigrants to have credit cards. Can you believe that? $56 million for immigrants to have credit cards. They're housing them in 5-star restaurant and 5-star hotels. It's ridiculous. There's American people, and I just seen in Florida, in the state of Florida, they just passed a law where homeless people, they can't sleep on public property. They just passed that law. Homeless people can't sleep on public property anymore. They just passed that law, and I'm just thinking, wow, like, they passing all these programs in New York, and they giving immigrants free home and board. They giving them credit cards. It's like, this is ridiculous. I'm thinking like all these American citizens. Do you know how about this? Do y'all know this? They are giving immigrants public service jobs. Did you know this? Woof. They are giving immigrants public service jobs. The same type of jobs that they've told us, oh, well, you need 1 year of college, you need a bachelor's, you need 4 years in college. The same jobs that they have told us that you need a college education, you need these types of credentials, you need this, you need that. They've told us that for decades for these jobs, for these public service jobs, right? They are giving these immigrants these jobs. That's crazy. That's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I mean, how many times are you going to spit in the face of the American people, man? Like, come on. And they wonder, and they're like wondering why people are leaning more towards Donald Trump. Because like the Democrat, like the left wing, I mean, what are they doing? They put everything over the American people. No matter where you're living in the country, if you're not living in America, they're putting foreign policy over everything. Angry Brett says they are also filling the military with them, which is more worrying as history shows. When govs use foreign troops, it's usually against its citizens. I agree. It's ridiculous what they're doing. It doesn't make any sense to me. I mean, like, it's like I said, America, we need to focus on us. Angry Brett says Trump as a man is a narcissist, but his policy is right. Listen, man, my man 4 or 5, man, we need him back in office. You know, I think if you look at Trump's presidency and you look at Joe Biden's presidency, it's night and day. You can't tell me Trump's 4 years in office was worse than Joe Biden's. Joe Biden's like, come on, bro. He don't know what he doing in there, and he just looks weak as a leader. Joe Biden is a terrible president. Terrible president. He did. Trump did have a decent foreign policy. He did. You know? And the thing about when Trump was in office, he was respected. They put respect on Trump when Trump was saying, he was talking to these world leaders. They was putting respect on his name. You know, they respected him. Nobody respects Biden. Biden just looks weak. He looks weak. You know what I mean? Nobody puts respect on Biden. He just looks weak. Ill-informed. He's falling down the stairs one week. He's falling off the bike the next week. He's talking about serious issues in different countries while eating an ice cream cone. Come on, man. Put the ice cream cone down and have a serious conversation, Crazy Joe. Sleepy Joe. Yeah, it's just like, people are tired of him. And everybody's tired of him. Like, I work around Hispanic people. I work around people of the Muslim community. I'm a part of the Black community. I hear white people in conversation. There's no demographic that's really behind him outside of maybe LGBT. That's probably the only demographic that is really rocking with him. Outside of that demographic, there ain't a lot of demographics rocking with him. Black people, we're tired of him. Hispanics, they're tired of him. The Muslim community, they're disgusted with him. The white people down south, they're not rocking with him. They wasn't rocking with him from the beginning. Who's really rocking with him right now? Outside of the LGBT community, and some liberals, they want to send their son to school with a dress on. Outside of them, I can't really see a lot of people rocking with him. This is being honest. Who's really rocking with him? Who's really gonna vote for him? I don't know. I don't personally see him winning that race, but we'll see. Election coming up. Election coming up soon. But all in all, I just wanted to come in here and talk to y'all, man. I've been on here rocking with y'all for a minute. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, man. The check-in report, man. We talk about different topics. Everything I talked about tonight, I mainly talk about it. I talk about politics. I talk about celebrity gossip. I talk about, different aspects of life. We do music reviews on the weekend. But make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel, man. Make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel, man. Let me know how y'all feel. Angry Brett Wolf. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Let me know how y'all feeling out there. Salute. Thank you, Wolf. Salute to Wolf Chief. Angry Brit says they will switch the candidate last minute, in my opinion. It will be Obama's wife. You mean Michael Obama? Trust me, bro. I don't I don't think America wants a woman president. I don't think America, at least at this point, they absolutely can't stand Kamala. We absolutely can't stand her. Um Michelle running as a candidate, Big Mike. Yeah, man. Listen, bro. I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't see Michelle Obama becoming president. You know, they might want to play that card. They might want to play that card at some point, but I don't see her winning. I don't see her winning because I'm gonna be honest with you. You you know they may trick some black women to might want to vote for her. I think some black women may want to vote for her, but as far as the black community, we understood what that Obama presidency was about. Obama didn't care. He didn't care nothing about black people. He didn't care about nothing that was on our agenda. He didn't care about nothing that we were looking for him to do, looking for him to even just take a look at, to talk about. You know, black people, we understood, like, yo, Obama really didn't do anything for black people. So at the end of the day, like, I don't really see a lot of black people voting for her outside of black women. Like black men, I don't see a lot of black men voting for her. Um, the Hispanic community, maybe they may want to vote for her. The LGBT, of course. Come on, of course they're gonna vote for Big Mike. Come on, of course they're gonna vote for Big Mike. Yeah. Oh, well, the whites down south, of course, they're not gonna vote for her. So I mean, I do think the Democrats are gonna pull that card, the Big Mike card, at some point, but I don't think just yet. I think maybe after this election they're gonna pull it out. You know, Obama in UK, we call a coconut. You have that saying in USA, a coconut? No, we call Obama a coon. Obama did absolutely nothing for black people. And he like charade, he dances and he charades around like some of this. And another thing about Obama that I don't respect, Chicago for years has been a war zone. For years. Chicago for years has been a war zone. You have gang members, you have the BDs, the GDs, a war zone. So much crime that was happening in Chicago for years. Why hasn't Obama or the Obamas gone down to Chicago and cleaned it up? Why haven't they gone down? You got to think, this is where he did all his community work at, right? He was a community organizer in Chicago. Why didn't he go after the presidency, after 8 years in office? Why didn't he go down to Chicago and clean it up? Why didn't he go down there and clean up the crime, fix up the communities, a better education system? You ran the country for 8 years, go back to Chicago and clean it up. Why didn't he do that? He'd rather, write a couple books to have people buy, make a couple millions, ride around with the Secret Service all day, and buy Whopper Juniors. That's what he'd rather do instead of actually do some work for once. And have you ever? How about this? They did the research, right? They did the research on all of the things that Obama did in his presidency, all the acts of war and people that lost their lives under the Obama administration, lives abroad, and that number was over overwhelming compared to what Trump did. They're making Trump look like he's just some just tyrant warlord. But when you look at the numbers of all of the people that have lost their lives abroad under the Obama administration, it's mind blowing. It's mind blowing. He never did care about Chicago. You're right, Wolf. He never did care. Angry Britt says brown on the outside, white on the inside. Absolutely. That's Obama in a nutshell. He's the whitest. He's not. I don't consider him black. He's an African, really. You know, and it's a huge difference. And I don't, because Brit, I know you from UK, but being foundational black and being African, completely two different things. Completely two different things, bro. Being foundational black means that this is what foundational black is you have you have ancestors that have dealt with slavery. They've dealt with Jim Crow. They've dealt with Reconstruction. They've dealt with the Civil Rights era. They've dealt with the traumas and the pains that have come with living and being in the United States. That's what an FBA is. Obama's not that. He's an African. His father's an African. Not only is that, he's a biracial man. So that adds a whole nother aspect to it. You know? He never had any alliance to the black community. It was all a facade. He never had any alliance to the black community. He's not an FBA. He's an African man. And he's a biracial African man at that. So he had no alliance to black people in America from the start. It was the biggest scam ran on black people since Bill Cosby. I said Bill Cosby. It's the biggest scam on black people on a political level since Bill Clinton. Because remember Bill Clinton, he was the black president. Oh, Bill Clinton, he's cool. You know, he likes to get fellatio and he likes to play the saxophone and he likes to have relations with thick women. You know, black people, we ate it up. Oh, Bill Clinton, he's one of us. Meanwhile, he's signing bills, mass incarceration, and all this legislation to put people in jail for years and years and years and years and years and years. You know? It's the biggest scam. Obama was the biggest scam on black people on a political level since Bill Clinton, in my opinion. That's my opinion. Angry Brett says he dropped more bombs in his term than the entire Vietnam War and Afghan. Think about that stat. He overthrew 5 countries. Destabilized North Africa. A lot of people don't talk about that with him and the Gaddafi and stuff like that in Libya, and walked away with hundreds of millions from the industrial military complex. I agree. But look how they paint Trump. They paint Trump as this tyrant. You know, just because a couple, excited MAGA people went up to the the Congress building and caused a ruckus, if you will. Yeah, it's the Obama was the biggest scam on black people on a political level since Bill Clinton. It's not even a debate. And you know what Trump taught black people? This was the number one thing that Trump taught black people. He taught us that everything Obama said in terms of, I'm not the black president, I'm the president of the United States. I can't just do whatever I want and yada yada. You know what Trump taught us? All of that was BS. Every last bit of it was BS. That's what Trump taught us. That's what Trump taught us, black people in America. All of that was BS. I'm not the president of black people. I'm the president of the United States. I can't just do whatever I want. Trump taught us that was BS. You could do whatever you want. You could sign a bill to do something for black people. You could put our agendas first, like Trump did. You could do something. You could make things happen. You just didn't want to do it. You just had no alliance to black people. You know? Yeah, it's absolutely BS, man. And I could respect a president like Trump. I could respect a president that's gonna fight for the American people, that's gonna fight and push people's agendas through, not just sit on them, make it seem like they're gonna do something. You know? I can respect somebody that's gonna do the work. Trump did the work. Obama dropped the bombs and the drones. That's what he did. You know? Signed a couple bills for the LGBT community. Hey, listen. To each his own. I know he was real passionate about that, him and Big Mike. You know? Him and Big Mike, you know, they've been living in the shadows for so long. They was real passionate about that bill. I'm on one today. I'm on one. Yeah, it's crazy, man. This Obama. But I'm gonna be honest with you. Obama doesn't scare me as much as Kamala Harris. Can you imagine if Kamala Harris was the president of the United States? I might have to move to Mexico. Listen, man, if Kamala Harris is ever the president of the United States, we all need to leave. we might just have to let the migrants have the country after that. we might have to let the migrants have the country after that. If she becomes president, oh my goodness, could you imagine? That's my biggest fear. Her getting in office. Cause I don't like Joe Biden, but man, I'd be scared if she was the president. Oh my goodness. Harris has sucked her way to the top. Angry Brit says Harris has sucked her way to this high. She gets to the top, sadly. Wolf Chief says we are all doomed. That's a fact. You know she used to date Montel Williams. Remember the Montel Williams show? You know she used to date him. That just tells me she's been around. She's been around, man. She been around, you know. She got a couple skeletons in her closet, you know. I'm sure there's a few more dudes that was dealing with her that probably ain't gonna tell or not gonna talk about it, or maybe they signed some NDAs after she took office. You know, she's been around. She's definitely been around. Wolf Chief says she's definitely a 304 angry cat. Absolutely, she's been around. Come on. Montel Williams, come on, you know he was hitting that. You know she was greasing up that bald head of his. Come on, bro. He was hitting that right after the show. Come on, bro. Come on. Yeah, but she scares me. I don't want another Joe Biden term, but I definitely don't want I definitely don't want a Kamala Harris term. That's scary. Like, come on. Kamala Harris running the country. And that's another thing about like these liberals, like, you know, they're willing to sell their souls just to be accepted by everybody. And I'm not saying conservatives don't do that to an extent, because they do it to an extent. But, you know, liberals, they willing to do anything to be accepted at the time. You know, whatever is accepted and considered liberal at the time, they're willing to, you know, to do that. You know, if it's hiring a Kamala Harris to be your VP, if it's to have a LGBT barbecue at the White House, you know, whatever is acceptable and liberal at the time, and, you know, or considered progressive at the time, they're willing to do it. You know, it's not about morals. It's not about what's the right choice, or, you know, maybe we shouldn't do this, or maybe we should, you know, hold this off for this time. Whatever they consider liberal or progressive for the times, they're willing to do it. They're not willing to make the sound choice or the best choice, or, you know, what's good for now, or what's the smart choice, what's the most eloquent, what's the most, you know, strategic choice. They're not willing to do that. They're willing to sell their souls just to be considered progressive, just to be considered eccentric for the time. Wolf Chief says Malcolm X was right about them. Yeah, these politicians have no soul, man. They have no soul. Absolutely no soul. Absolutely none. Sickening. Absolutely sickening. Oh, man. But I've been rocking out with y'all for a minute, man. This was my first virtual live, vertical live, or whatever. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Make sure y'all like this kind of content. Salute to Wolf. Salute to Angry Brit. Salute to both of y'all. Salute to y'all for riding out. You know what I mean? Rocking out for this discussion, man. I enjoyed you guys' dialogue and what y'all offered to the conversation, man. It was a lot of great points, a lot of great topics, man. But I'm gonna see you guys in another stream, in another live, man. I'm gonna call it a night. I've been on here for a hot minute. Let me read this comment before I get out of here. Angry Brett says, they hold King up as an icon when in reality it was Mr. X, and they deleted King as well, even after he done their bidding. Yeah, they did delete King. They really deleted both of them, to be honest with you. It deleted both of them. You know what I mean? They deleted King because he was talking about getting some money. That's why I deleted him. King realized, what he did probably wasn't the best course of action, and he realized that integration isn't really going to help black people. We really need reparations. We really need some compensation for the pain and suffering, and the years of torment and all the the post-traumatic slavery and all this. That's when they decided to offer him. He was talking about getting some money. But yeah, man, great dialogue, man. Nice talking to y'all. But I'm gonna see you guys on another live. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, man. I'll see you guys on another live. We out of here, man. Salute.